All right, we've got a sign here. The New World Order. What do you know about the New World Order?
Oh, fuck.
All right.
What do you know?
All right, we're here with another guy from the protest. Saw his shirt, pretty interesting. Can you please elaborate? Oh, you got the adrenochrome there as well. Little people know about that.
That's right. Yeah, adrenochrome. They're all into it. They're pretty much adrenochrome junkies. You can see them over there. They've got uniforms on. Who knows how many of them are adrenochrome junkies?
A bit embarrassed in a sense that there's not enough people. There's probably more police than actually protesters.
Yeah, it didn't take very long for them to stamp down their foot and their power, did they? When legally, like, we have a right to protest, you know, it's our basic human rights.
Situation is they don't believe in freedom of speech. They don't think you're entitled to it. They don't think that your parents and our elders fought for it to give us this right. They think that we should be shut up.
So Bill Gates is basically creating all these different types of vaccines to basically introduce like a transhumanism type of identity with humans. Basically, so what these vaccines are actually doing is what they're saying is basically sucking the actual soul essence out of the human being, which is basically creating like a robotic type of person.
It's pretty much built on pedophilia. That's one of the core satanic beliefs that goes down to the root of their belief system. It's from the cult of Ra from Egypt. It's based on that. It's all based around satanic cults and worship.
ScoMo, you're a pedophile. You're a bloody pedophile. We know about your charge. You, Keating, poor Keating, you want to have sex with dead kids' corpses? We're out for you.
And how many kids were found in Ohio the other day? 39 children. You'll find it on social media, but you'll not find it on mainstream media.
Why do you think the media isn't reporting this news?
And the media, because they're owned by the elites. It's as simple as that.
Oh, we don't need symbols anymore. It's just obvious. It's just out there. It's just so blatantly obvious today with their communist moves, just trying to like prevent people from peacefully protesting.
All you have to look at is the Summary Offences Act, Section 6, and we've got a right to protest. And the move-on orders actually are invalid. So they actually can't move you on. If you look at the Summary Offences Act, Section 6, it states clearly that we've got a right to protest.
It's like what he says here, the plan for the New World Order. We have entered the New World Order.
Well, the cops, fuck them, mate. Fuck them. Take the country back, this is ours.
In 1968, I was 16 years old, and we were occupied by the Communist Party regime, and some of us were shot on the streets.
And take note that the media didn't turn up until the police came in on peaceful protesters. They only caught the horrible bits.
Wait, that says 5G.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not allowed to do that these days.
Right.
Oh, you can't do that.
Everyone knows 5G is the real threat. Like, this whole fucking coronavirus is just the wooden horse.
The same with all your, Australia, I'm sorry to say, but it's a swamp for pedophilia, especially with political. In the political side, where they have a 90-year suppression.
You said you're Greek. Don't all the Greeks love Gough Whitlam?
I don't.
Well, tell them what it is. Tell them how it is.
You know the 500 Spartans that saved Greece? All you need is one, and that's me. And I didn't like Gough Whitlam.
He's a bit of a malaka, eh?
He's a big malaka. He's an archidi.
Everyone says a conspiracy theory, but read documentation from the government, read the Collins report on the polio vaccination that they administered 4 million people and 40,000 deaths. The whole polio thing was actually a invention. The AIDS was invented in the lab. And so there's this a digital vaccine that's going to be put out.
In 1984, I escaped Czechoslovakia and I came here. And it started slowly going worse and worse. And now I feel exactly the same way, that it will come time that we will have to escape again.
I don't know what sort of government we're living in, but that's not Australia.
So it seems like a totalitarian government ready to bring in martial lawsuit.
Yep.
They're ripping people's signs out of their hands and arresting them and handing out fines. It's just unbelievable.
But it's all right for Antifa to go around blowing up cars and buildings.
Oh, look, it's a joke. It's just a joke. It's full-on fascism, communism, rolled into one. And it's just, people don't realise what's going on in this country. It's only going to get worse if we don't stand up now.
If you keep digging, you'll find it, and truth will set you free, but it will also piss you off at the same time.
Well, however, you got one Harvard dropout that's managing to control everything on social media these days, so it seems like he's got the power.
That's it, exactly, yeah. But it's only these a small few, like, but that's what we have to remember. We are the 99%.
Watch Fiona Barnett Candy Girl and have a look at that, and why nothing was done about it was because there was a suppression list for 90 years, so that any politician that was a pedophile, nothing could be spoke about it for 90 years.
What are your thoughts about poor Keating's daughter hanging out with Epstein?
That's a red flag.
The problem is, at this moment, it is not just the Marxist socialism, it is the global elitism as well, and it is through the institutionalism. Institutions are trying to actually to get New World Order together with the Marxist socialism.
You either stand up now, or what they're going to do, they're going to come and pick you out of your beds of a night time while you're asleep.
Well, the public would riot for justice if they knew what was actually happening, correct?
That's exactly right. They would. And to be honest, a lot of people would actually wake up, you know, if this actually became mainstream news, but unfortunately not.
What are your thoughts on the forced vaccine by our Prime Minister? Wait, it's not forced vaccine, it's incentivize the people that will get it.
Coercion, that's it. It's going to put a huge divide in the people, I think. You know, there's going to be people who are going to turn a bit nasty if like, you can't fly, you can't get vaccinated, you can't go to school if you're not vaccinated. This is the way it's going. It might take some time to roll out, but I really see it happening in the next couple of years, and it's all down to our main man, Billy Gates, isn't it, you know?
If you had a message to Scott Morrison, hit him up.
Bro, he can go jump off a cliff. Yeah. All right?
We're first, last to protest, first to get fucking vaccinated, mate. 95% of us, our government's told us. He's the first, we're going for it. Fuck them.
Look at the riot cops, they're all dressed in black, right? Nearly black like the old Gestapos were.
Yeah. I feel like Biden isn't doing much fighting. There's people doing fighting for him, but we'll see if Trump can come out on top. I reckon he's got the support, but with mail-in voting, it's going to be very, very sketchy.
Go Donald Trump, we love you. And Victoria, we're going to free you.
We've got the cavalry here. We are out of the area. Well, like you said, they're not reporting cancer, every other illness. So now it's only COVID, right? It's only the one disease we should be worrying about, it seems.
Well, it tells you that it's a crock of shit then, doesn't it?
It is the first step towards totalitarian state. What happened is liberals are infiltrated totally. Labor is totally on the far left. Liberals become second Labour.
There's another document from Aldous Huxley. It's called The Brave New World. You guys want to read that? And he talks about this is the last revolution to put us in slavery.
The man with the cure, they call it.
That's it. Well, yeah, I don't know what he's really curing apart from his bank account.
All right, let's go.
All right, so I don't know if you guys just saw that, but I was threatened to be getting arrested. So I asked him the one simple question, because I have my rights. We all have our rights. Are we under martial law? And he said no. So why the fuck can't I stand my ground and walk around on a peaceful protest?